Child's pose. From child's pose, push through your palms, take the toes underneath the feet and lift yourself into downward facing dog. Bend your knees and look between the palms. Step your feet forward, coming to the front edge of your mat. Allow your hands to be heavy and begin to roll your spine up vertebra by vertebra till you come in standing position. We'll warm up the body, create some heat with some salutation. Raise your arms, inhaling, looking up, raising your arms above the head, exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling halfway up, exhaling and bending the knees, plant the palms, stepping back into high plank. Inhaling, leaning forward. Exhaling, lower down to Chaturanga or modification. You can go all the way down on the mat. You can be on your knees. Inhaling into upper facing dog or a cobra with bent elbows, you choose. Exhaling, downward facing dog. We're not gonna hold, just so that we can connect with the breath. Bend the knees, look between the palms, step or jump forward. Inhaling halfway up. Exhaling and folding forward, connecting the movement with the breath. Inhaling, raising the arms up. Coming to standing. Exhaling, palms together. We do 2 more rounds. Inhaling, arms up. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, halfway up. Exhaling, plant the palms, step or jump back into plank. Inhaling, leaning forward a little bit. Exhaling, Chaturanga or modification. Inhaling your upper facing dog or your back bend. Exhaling, downward dog. If this is too fast for you, you can slow down. You can do it with your own breath. If it's too slow, you can speed it up. You don't have to necessarily follow me. You can bend the knees, look between the palms, step or jump forward. Inhaling, halfway up. Exhaling, folding forward. Inhaling, raising the arms above the head, looking up. Exhaling, palms together. One more round. Inhaling, raising the arms above the head. Exhaling, folding forward and down. Inhaling, halfway up, flat back, head up. Exhaling, plant the palms, step or jump back, plank. Inhaling, leaning forward a little bit. Exhaling, Chaturanga or modification. Inhaling, your back bend. Exhaling, upper facing dog. This last dog we're gonna hold for 5 breaths. Push with your palms, roll the shoulders out, push your heels down, push your thighs and knees back. To the next inhalation, raise the right leg up, 3-leg dog. Open the right hip, bend the right knee. Keep the shoulders in the previous position, in the downward facing dog, shoulders and chest in line. Just the hip is opening. Gently warming up here, the hips area. Inhaling, exhaling. Squeeze the knee towards the chest and lean forward into high plank. Hold it for just one more moment here. Inhaling, 3-leg dog, right leg is straight. Exhaling, leaning forward, high plank, knee in. Very good. 2 more of this. Inhaling, right leg up. Exhaling, high plank, knee in. One more last time. Inhaling, right leg goes up. Exhaling, leaning forward, high plank. Step that right foot between your palms. Runner's lunge. Equalize your breath here for a moment. Lower down the hips a little bit. Don't cheat. Hips go down. Feel the stretch in the left quad. Inhaling, raising the arms above the head, coming into this high lunge. Take your alignment quickly. Hips go down, left thigh is rolling in. Bring the right knee in line with the right ankle. From here, tilt forward only your upper body, creating one line with your upper body and with your back leg. And bring the arms in line with your upper body. Palms can face down, opening the shoulders. Leaning forward a little bit till you find your balance into third warrior. Choose a gazing point, plant the right foot. With your next inhalation, begin to lift your upper body and bend the left knee, squeeze it towards the chest, come into standing. Hold your knee with both palms. Lifting the chest up, engaging the core. Reach with the left arm behind you. Open twist. Keep on planting the right foot, engaging the core. One more breath here. As you breathe out, rotate your torso forward and bring the left foot on the inner side of the right thigh, coming into tree pose. You can raise the arms above the head, focusing on shoulders down and elbows straight. Few moments here, equalizing the breath. Engaging the right foot, lifting the chest. One more inhalation and exhalation. Release that left foot down. And from here, inhale, push your hips forward, lift the chest, gentle back bend. You're gonna flow, exhaling, folding forward and down. Halfway up, inhaling, lift the head up. Exhaling into plank. Leaning forward a little bit. Chaturanga or modification, feel free to skip it if you don't like it. Inhaling into your back bend. Exhaling into down dog. Left leg goes up, inhaling, free leg dog. Bend the left knee and open the left hip. Try to keep the shoulders in line. Make sure you're not bringing your shoulders to the left. Shoulders remain in the exact same position as in the down dog. And just open it a little bit, the hips area and the groins. You can feel free to be on the toes of the right foot. Spread the shoulder blades, open the shoulders. Maybe you need to open your palms a little bit wider. If you feel that your shoulders are tight, you can just bring the pinkies on outer edges of the mat and make the index finger parallel. This is an option if you feel that there is not enough space between your shoulders. Inhaling here and exhaling, bend the left knee, squeeze it towards your chest, leaning forward, high plank with knee in. Inhaling, free leg dog, extend that left leg back and up. Exhaling, leaning forward, high plank, knee in. 2 more. Inhaling, 3-leg dog. Exhaling, strong plank. Inhaling, 3-leg dog. Exhaling, leaning forward. Step the left foot between your palms. Few moments into this runner's lunge. Now I see those hips up, lower down. And roll the right thigh in. Straighten the right hip flexors. And equalizing the breath. After this, warm up for the core. Inhaling, high lunge, raising the arms above the head. Sink a little bit deeper with your hips and roll the right thigh in. Both hips are square forward. Few moments here just to check your alignment, to find the strength in your legs. The whole left foot is grounding. Tilt forward with your upper body. Bring the upper body in line with the back leg. Engage in the deep core. Again, if someone is pulling that invisible string through the sternum and pulling the chest forward and up. This is happening today all day. That invisible string. Bring your arms on the sides of the body. The palms are facing the ceiling. The other way around. Palms are facing the floor, so you're opening the shoulders. Finding here the balance, almost there. Come on the left foot, coming into third warrior. You can choose a modification, you can just tap the right foot down. And once you find your option, you can be there. It could be a diagonal. It could be a straight line. It could be also an angle. Choose a gazing point in front of you or down on the floor. Keep on holding the mat with the left foot. One more last breath in. Deep breath out. Begin to lift your upper body and bend the right knee. Come into standing. Squeeze the right knee towards your chest. Yes, you can make it. Hold it with the left palm only. Reach the right arm back. Open twist. And from that position, rotate your chest again forward. Again, someone is pulling that string and our chest is facing forward. From here, tree pose. Bring the right foot on the inner side of the left thigh. Find your tree pose. Raise your arms above the head. Oh, that's a moving tree. Focus on keeping those shoulders down. It doesn't matter if the arms are parallel, if they are touching, but you want to keep the shoulders down, even if you have to spread your arms a little bit. That's fine. Just make sure that the shoulders are going down. And someone still lifting that sternum forward and up. So this is engaging the upper back. We use this type of images in yoga to create so-called energetical action. Nothing happens, but it's easier sometimes to control these deep muscles when we think about something like this. Someone is pulling the sternum and then you feel that your upper back is engaged. And then it happens naturally, then you don't have to even think about it anymore because you have this image in your head. Take a deep breath in, deep breath out, release that right foot down. Push your hips forward. Someone is lifting the chest again, inhaling, exhaling, folding forward and down. Inhaling into halfway up. Exhaling. If you feel warm up, you can jump. Otherwise, just step into plank. Lower down into chaturanga, or modification. You can go all the way down. It's just fine. Inhaling into your back bend. It could be upper facing, it could be cobra with bent elbows, both is good. Exhaling into downward facing dog. Very good. Few breaths here. Try to roll the shoulders out and push the chest towards your knees. Someone is pulling the invisible string through the sternum, direction towards your knee. I can see it already. Yes, I can see it. It's good when there is someone to help and push a little bit or pull. Gets so much easier. Right leg goes up. Inhale into the leg dog. We're going to bend the right knee again and open the hips just for one moment. And exhaling, squeezing it toward your chest, leaning forward. Step the right foot between your palms. We're going to come this time to warrior one. So we plant the left heel and point the toes around 45 degrees. Almost the same like high lunge. This time the left heel is down, the back heel is down. Same rules applies. Lower down the hips. Roll the left eye in. Inhaling. Raising your arms above the head. Coming into warrior one. Just for one deep breath here. Hips are going down. Lift the chest. Maybe you can look up because someone is pulling this string and the head is just following that movement, and then you end up looking up. The shoulders are super relaxed. One more deep breath in, deep breath out. Warrior two. Open your hips to the left. Spreading the arms. Shoulders are really away from each other. And lower down your hips. Try to keep the right knee in line with the right ankle. And try to keep the hips parallel. So here we want to draw the belly in. And again, this little fairy maybe, it's pulling the string so the chest is lifting up. Almost there, one more last breath. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Extend the right leg. Trikonasana, side bend. The upper body is bending direction towards the right leg. Very classical, very traditional sequence in Vinyasa. The same arms as in the warrior two, spreading away from each other so that we create some space in the shoulders. Don't allow the head to collapse here. Head is strong. Belly is in. Beautiful. Very good. Inhaling and exhaling, we're gonna come into half moon pose, bending the right knee and walk the right palm a little bit forward, finding the balance, lift the left leg up. It's kind of like a warrior three. It is in warrior three, we have the hips close facing the mat, but here they're open to the left. This is the difference. You can modify and bend the knee. If you have something handy, if you have a yoga block or a chair nearby, you can use it. Keep on spreading the shoulders. One more deep breath in, deep breath out. Bend the right knee. And step the left foot back. Keep the right palm on the outer side of the right foot. Extend the left arm over the head and reach it front. Now the box of the chocolate is in front of us and we want to get it. At the same time, the hips are heavy and they're sinking down. And at the same time, this little fairy is still pulling the string through the chest so that the chest is open. You can modify and bring the elbow on the thigh. But make sure you're not collapsing the shoulders. Spread them away. Very good. Inhaling and exhaling, bring your both palms on both sides of the right foot, square the hips forward, runner's lunge. Step the right foot back, vinyasa, or skip it. You can wait in down dog, or you can lean forward, chaturanga, upper facing dog, and down facing dog. Left leg goes up, free leg dog. Bend the left knee and allow the left knee to go to the right. Opening the hips only, not the shoulders. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Squeeze the left knee towards the chest, leaning forward, high plank knee in. And step that left foot between your palms. Plant the right heel and point the right toes 45 degrees. Getting ready for the warrior one. This is a difficult posture. If your ankles don't allow you to do that, you can keep the heel up. It's okay. Just different options. Inhaling, raising your arms above the head, coming into warrior one. Try to square the hips forward and push with the outer right foot. So the back foot is not the whole foot on the mat. It's only the outer foot that is pushing, so that we are protecting the knee. Maybe someone is pulling that invisible string through your sternum, and then you end up looking up towards the ceiling because you're doing a gentle back bend. Hips are going down, one more breath. In and out. Spread your arms, open your hips to the right. Warrior two. You can go a little bit deeper, just a little bit, only with the hips, not with the upper body. Inhaling and exhaling, extend the left leg, Trikonasana. Bending from the hips, allow the left hip to sink down, the right hip goes up, spreading the arms, coming into your Trikonasana pose. Same feet, the whole front foot and the outer back foot. Every time when we have this angle in the ankle, like in the back foot now, then we're pushing with the outer foot. Because if you push with the inner foot, then you hurt your knee. But if you push with the outer foot, knee is safe, and we're working on ankles mobility. Very good. The Trikonasana looks awesome. Bend the left knee, leaning forward into half moon. Finding the weight of the body on the left foot, and left palm is in front for support, the left fingertips. Right arm is reaching up. There are also a lot of modifications here. You can choose to point the top foot, or you can flex it. The left palm could be touching the mat, or it could be up in the air, so you can balance here. A lot of options, so every time you can do something different. This is the term in yoga, same but different. You can explore the body in a different way. One more last breath in here. Deep breath out, bend the left knee, step the right foot away. The warrior legs, but this time we extend the right arm over the head, extended side angle. Lower down your hips, push with the outer right foot. Shoulders are in line, so if you notice you're folding forward, try to keep them perpendicular with the mat because someone is pulling our sternum here from the side. You can feel free to modify it if you like, with elbow on the thigh, or stay wherever you are at the moment. One more last breath in, deep breath out. Bring your right palm down on the inner side of the left foot, both palms on both sides of the left foot back. We come into plank vinyasa, or skip it and wait in down dog. You can choose chaturanga, upper facing, downward facing. Down dog for a few breaths. Roll your shoulders out and push your chest towards the knees as you exhale. Yes, I can see it moving. Very good. The head is relaxed. Spread the wings. We are about to fly. Spread the shoulder blades. Inhaling, right leg goes up, 3-leg dog. Keep it straight this time. Exhale it, step it between your palms. Plant the left heel. You're coming directly into warrior two, opening the hips to the left. Finding your warrior. Eagle arms. Bend the elbows. Bring the right elbow on top of the left one, spiralizing the arms. Palms together, lift them up. The sternum is lifting. Elbows are lifting up, palms are away from the face. From here, with your humble warrior, we're going to fold forward and down. So we keep the chest on the inner side of the right thigh. You might need to modify the legs and keep them close. Very good. If eagle arms are not accessible to you, or if it's painful, you can just hug your shoulders. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Slowly lift yourself up, extend the legs, release the arms and check it out. Warrior two, the other side, so we're gonna switch the feet. The left foot is gonna point to the back side of your mat, and the right foot is pointing slightly in. Bring both hips parallel. Warrior two, lower down the hips, bend the left elbow. Eagle arms, left elbow on top of the right one. Inhaling and exhaling, humble warrior. So we are folding forward and down on the inner side of the left leg. In that posture, the hips are kind of diagonal, so they are not fully squared forward, but they are not fully open as in the second warrior, so it's something in between. Inhaling and exhaling, slowly lifting your arms up, releasing the arms, extend the legs, shake it out, check the shoulders. You can roll a little bit in one direction then the other. Bring your both feet pointing in. A little bit of internal rotation here in the thighs. Palms are on the hips. Inhaling, lifting the chest up, looking up towards the ceiling. Exhaling, folding forward from the hips. You're holding them so that it's easier for your palms to feel them. for your proprioception. Fold forward into your forward fold. You can modify it by bending the knees. You can also bring the palms on the mat between the feet. Finding your modification. Just for 5 breaths here so that we can equalize the breath, relax the mind, relax the body. If you want, you can also clasp your hands behind the back. This is just an option. If it's discomfort here, you should not do that. If you like, you could also hold to your big toes. There are a few options for that. Wide leg forward fold, Prasarita Padottanasana. You can choose which one you like. From the position that you are, walk the palms underneath the shoulders. Now bring the heels in and the toes out. Bend the knees. And we're gonna lift ourselves into this gorgeous pose. Index finger and the thumb bar together. Maybe you need to modify your legs. Maybe you need to open them a little bit wider so that you can go deeper into this ballerina squat or sumo squat. Or if you notice that your knees are going in, and then you need to bring the feet a little bit closer. Again, the chest is lifting up. It's not about back bending here, but it's about to engage the upper back so that we are not rounding, rather lifting and opening the heart center. Inhaling and exhaling, extend the legs, release the arms, shake it out. You're gonna close the feet to the center of the mat. And we're gonna face forward. And from here, we're gonna go all the way down and sit on the mat. But it's not gonna be relaxing yet. Find your baby butt pose or full butt pose. I know I can feel you hate me already. Lifting the feet up. If you're, oh, this is too much core work today, is this yoga, this is like gym, no, I don't like it, then you can just hold to your knees and balance on the sitting bones. Then it's balancing posture. If you want more fire and today the sun is strong, it's spring and I have so much energy, then you can just go to the full boat pose. But it's not about to do the full boat pose, it's about to find what you need today so that your mind can relax. Sometimes the mind is very active, and then if you just sit, then you will not enjoy it, and you need first to get super tired. Inhaling and exhaling from your boat pose, release the feet down. And we're gonna bring the palms behind the back, getting ready for the tabletop pose. If this is also too much, then I will give you modification. Otherwise, I will show it. Feet and knees are together, palms are pointing back. If this is okay for your shoulders and for your palms, if it's not, you're gonna point them towards your body or to the side. With inhalation, push through the feet, push your hips forward and up. And we're coming into reverse tabletop pose. And from here, I can feel that someone is pulling my chest up and shoulders are rolling out. to be stretching the abdominals. If this is not accessible for you, but I can see that you like it, guys. But I promise modification. If you want modification, you can lay on your belly with elbows under the shoulders so that you can stretch your abdominals. To baby cobra that we did at the beginning. Inhaling and exhaling, lower down the hips. You can hug your knees. Option 1, you need to relax. You can hug your knees. Option 2, you need more fire. Your boat pose. Option 3, you want more stretching. You can hold to your big toes. Option 4, you can lay down in Shavasana or child's pose and make a break or drink some water. Find your option here. 3 more breaths, almost there. Very good. Inhaling and exhaling, feet down. Okay, option 1, the lazy option, so that you can stretch your abdominals, is baby cobra. Option 2, if you want fire, okay, palms behind, it's gonna be the reverse tabletop pose, but as you come up, we're gonna lift one leg up. Just for one deep breath in. You get to choose what you want. In all cases, someone is pulling the chairs up. And you can release the legs and lift the left leg up. Or to switch the legs just so that to make sure that you have pretty much equal time. Very good. Once you have both legs, if you want to do that, push with the left palm, look to the left, bring the right fingertips on the mat. The weight of the body is on the left palm. Reach the right arm over the head. Careful with the shoulders. If it's hurting your shoulders, don't do that. This is kind of a side plank. But if your shoulders allow you, then you can make it kind of like a bridge or a wheel pose. Opening the shoulder. This is only if the shoulders allow you. Deep breath in. Deep breath out. Lower down the hips. We switch the sides. Just a little bit lower down the hips. You can go all the way down if you like. Otherwise, hips remain in the air. Push with the right palm. Left fingertips. Push with the feet. Lift the hips. Lift the left arm. Now, if your shoulders are tight, you will do kind of a side plank. It's more like a twist rather than a back bend. If your shoulders are open, then you're gonna square the hips and chest is gonna point up towards the ceiling. Deep breath in, deep breath out. Slowly lower down your hips a little bit. Bring your left arm down. One more last. Reverse tabletop pose. Push the hips up. Lift the chest up. Maybe you'll notice a difference now. After we compare all of the limbs, where is the weak spot, which arm, which leg, maybe now you can notice if in that posture you were pushing more to the left or more to the right. Push with both palms, with both feet. Lift the chest. One more last inhale, exhale, lower down the hips. You can hug yourself if you want to calm down the breath. Drink some water if you like. If you like, child's pose. Everyone good? Shoulders are good? Okay. Very good. Relaxing here for a few moments. Anytime you need child's pose, you can do it. And slowly we're gonna roll vertebra by vertebra all the way to lay on the mat. And relax the back of the palm on the sides of your body. Now I'm gonna give options. Option 1, you need to have it a bit more chilly today. Knees will be together, feet are at both edges of the mat. It applies also if you have any lower back pain or for any reason you don't want to do more difficult things. Option 2, you want fire. We're gonna keep the knees and the feet parallel. We're gonna come into this simple bridge pose. Bring the heels as close as possible to your hips. Push with your feet and lift your hips up a little bit. Finding your simple bridge and push a little bit more with your feet and lift the hips up. Someone is also pulling the chest up, and as you feel that, how your chest goes up, also you see and you feel that your hips also go up. At the same time, feet are engaging and pushing. If this is too difficult, you can push also with the palms. But if the palms are just resting on the sides, it's more difficult. Finding here your option. Make sure that you're not arching the lower back. So we want to rotate the tailbone in and the pubic bone up, and those palms, you can bring them on the sides of your hips and to rotate your pelvis so that the tailbone goes in and the pubic bone goes up. And you feel this rotation in the hip joint. Deep breath in, deep breath out, slowly release and lower down. If it was too intensive, you can hug the knees and you should not do more. If you want more and you want to make it more difficult, then we have, of course, some options. With inhalation, we're going to push through the feet and lift the hips up. Now here you can walk your shoulders in. So lift the left shoulder and slide it in. And you walk the palms close towards your ankles and hold the ankles. This requires a certain level of flexibility. If this is not accessible to you, or it's just not nice, then you can just clasp the palms underneath you and squeeze the shoulder blades towards each other. Lift one shoulder, lift the other, lift the chest. Knees are parallel. Make sure you're not opening them and not keeping them together. Palms are pushing down if you're clasping the fingers. You could also push your hips, bringing the palm under the hips. Some would push the lower back, but I don't recommend it. Inhaling and exhaling, lower down your hips. If it was too much, you can hug the knees and stay here for a moment. If you need more, you can do one more round of the simple bridge in any chosen option. Or you can do the full wheel. So we have now around a half a minute or a minute, and if you want to do something else or any other posture that you feel like, yeah, I want to do it today, why we don't do it today, then you can do it now. If you want more for the shoulders or for the legs. Now the body is perfectly warm and we activate the nervous system with all of those back bends. So maybe you literally feel on fire, and because this is the back bend, gonna speed up the breath. They're gonna speed up the heartbeat. They're gonna improve the blood circulation, and in general, they will activate this heat and inner fire. So they are very energizing. And the only thing they are decreasing is the digestion, because this is fight or flight. This type of feeling. Maybe you notice after back bend you're not hungry. I think we should do a lot of back bends now because the summer is coming. we should block this hunger back bends. So if you were doing one more back bend, you can go out of the posture and hug your knees. If you are hugging your knees already, now you have to extend the legs. Push with the palms to the mat. Legs are straight up. We're gonna play a little bit. Make sure that your lower back is on the mat. And push the lower back down so that you feel it flat on the mat. And as you push the lower back, maybe you feel that you do that with your lower back muscles, but it's not like that. We push it with the abdominal wall. So when we push the lower back down, we are engaging those muscles on top. We are engaging the abdominal wall, working for six-pack. Summer is coming. Let's hide this lower back belly here. Lock down belly. Legs are straight. Maybe you feel already a little bit of activation in your lower belly and the deep core muscles. Now we're going to lower down the legs on 10. And if you notice anywhere on the way that your lower back is lifting up, then you have to go a little bit back. Otherwise, you're going to go down so that you make sure that lower back is all the time down. So you're going to push it down with your abdominals. Let's begin. So 10, 9, we go down. There is an invisible clock. 8, 7, 6, 5. When you reach 5, stay here for a moment. Make sure your lower back is on the mat. If you're lifting the lower back, you have to go up. If your lower back is on the mat, we go to 4. Don't forget to breathe. 3, push with the palms. 2, 1. Stay here. Stay here. Now we go up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Down. Oh, very good. Do you want one more round? I assume no, or yes? Yes? Okay. A little bit faster. 10, 9, 8. Push the lower back down, engage the abdominal. 7, 6, 5. Hold the 5. Check if there is everything okay, but breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, now we go up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You can hug your knees and you can roll them from side to side. If you want, you can also roll up and back. Forward and back, up and down. This is just an option. Just stay here for a moment. We're going to extend the left leg. We're going to hold the right big toe. This is a half happy baby pose. You can also still roll in. So it's okay. Or otherwise, we do the half happy baby pose. And the right knee is going down on the outer side of the upper body. The left leg is active. One more breath here. Deep breath out, hug the knees one more time. Extend the right leg. Hold the left big toe. Push the right leg down and push the left knee coming on the outer side of the trunk. Have happy baby. Hugging the bottom knees one more time. Squeeze it towards each other. And bring the feet on the mat. Bring the arms on the side of your body. Right leg is going to cross on top of the left one. And from here, we're going to do a spinal twist. If you want, you can do the eagle legs and bring the right foot behind the left shin, just an option. And gently drop both knees to the left, look to the right. One more breath here. Breathe in and breathe out, coming to the center. Releasing the legs. Bring the left leg on top of the right one. Crossing the legs, if you want, you can do the eagle legs. Left leg is behind the right shin. Dropping the knees to the right, looking to the left. Both shoulders are resting on the mat. Slowly coming back into the center. Unwrapping the legs. Bring the feet together and hold to your feet, opening the knees to the side. Pushing the lower back down to the mat. Few moments here. Bring your feet on the mat and rest your palms on the sides of your body. Just rest your arms. Allow the knees to open to the side. Keep the eyes closed. If this is creating discomfort, you can extend your legs into Shavasana. Or if you experience any discomfort in your lower back, then you will keep the knees together and feet apart. Just for few breaths here, restorative pose to allow the energy to move equally through the whole body. We generate a lot of energy with the yoga practice. And we allow it to reach and rejuvenate each and every cell and organ. And especially with this energetic, active type of workout yoga, we are activating the purification fire, which is called in yoga, This purification fire is gonna burn samskaras, which are the imprints of our past, any past experience, anything that happened to us in our life. And this is somewhere stored in our body because there is a lot of information that we have to proceed in our daily life, and sometimes there is something unresolved and it's stored somewhere in the knees or in the hips, or maybe it's in a muscle, maybe it's somewhere in a joint or in the fascia, or maybe it's gonna hit an organ. And it could be also, of course, just a physical, the reason for any physical discomfort. But in case it's related to it with our inner worlds, then in Shavasana or in the restorative yoga poses, we allow this connection to happen between the body and the mind. So we have to be open to receive any signals from the body, and you can check quickly your body, starting from the toes, moving up through the heels, through the knees, thighs, hips, moving through your back, your belly, chest. And arms and head, and scanning if your body is relaxed and heavy. If there is somewhere that you experience a particular discomfort, you can send the flow of your energy to that spot. Bring the awareness to your breath. Take a deep breath in, and deep breath out, and begin to move your fingers and your toes to wake up the body, to extend the arms over the head, to bend the knees, and just to move a little bit gently in any direction that you need. Keep the eyes closed, maybe. Also notice when you move, how it feels. Move the energy. Whenever you're ready, you can rotate to your right side. Right arm is under the head as a pillow. Left palm is in front for support. Knees are bent, pushing through the left palm, pushing through the right palm, and coming into sitting posture. Any comfortable for you seated posture with a straight spine and closed eyes. One more moment here. Stay with closed eyes and straight spine. Maybe again going quickly through the body scan. Just imagining the body and feeling the body. Take one deep and slow breath in. You have the whole time of the world. And deep breath out. We finish with Om chanting one time. Inhale for Om. Om. Bring your palms together in front of your chest and begin to wrap them, to warm them up. Keep the eyes closed maybe, if you like, if you feel comfortable. And you can cover your eyes, cover your face. Give a little bit of energy to your eyes and to your face, to the brain. Open your eyes inside your palms and bring the palms a few centimeters away from your face. Keep on looking to your skin. Then spread the fingers and look between and behind, away from you. And if you like, you can again bring the palms together in front of your chest. Thank you for your practice, guys. Namaste.